What is up, everybody? Welcome to Blade and Soul. This is the Warlock Leveling Challenge. March 2nd, it started. They've dropped the Warlock, the new class in the game. And with it, they've done an event where if you level a toon up to 45 within the 3-week period, you get the Warlock costume and a bundle package. So with that, I give you my Warlock. I did her overnight in the past few days to fine tune her appearance, saved it, loaded it in. So here she is in all her glory, looking pretty snazzy. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And we're just gonna rock it out. So we're gonna go Mushin, because that's the server that I'm on. I'm gonna try this name. Name taken. Goddamn people. I was hoping it wasn't name. That name's probably taken as well because it's a standard name. Yes, it is. How about shortening it? No. So how about... I was hoping the name wasn't taken I was going to use, which is a problem. What's that? No. Okay. So while we're doing this, let me talk about what's going to happen in this series. This is a YouTube series. I know I stream Blade and Soul sometimes on my Twitch channel, but I decided for the leveling, nobody's going to actually watch someone level a toon. I'd rather do it on YouTube for you guys to watch. It'll be 1 through 45. I might cut some parts out if it's the grinding parts, but other than that, it's going to be everything for you to see. I'm gonna skip the initial cutscene just because the initial cutscene is kind of long, and I mean most people have seen that one at least because it came out obviously at the same time as the game came out. But I was hoping that this name wasn't, so let's try and figure out a name that we can use. How about... Well, I was going to use Yukari. It was a cool name. I got it from Puzzles and Dragons. That apparently failed me and screwed me over. So that's not going to work. So how about... I'm just going to go through random names that I know, but they're probably all taken. The only thing I can think of is if I add a space to the name and give it a second name. So if we do... No, that doesn't make sense. Basically, may not be used to bring that. Yeah, we know that. We know that game. That's gonna be Yukari Aioi. That's the name. I just had to throw that in just to get the name. Not a bad name. And we're starting it up. So again, levels 1 through 45. Warlock. For those of you that are unsure, the Warlock is a ranged DPS class, as opposed to the Force Master that's a bit more mobile in their spellcasting. The Warlocks are more stationary. They're more hard casting spells. The term that gets thrown around a lot with them are glass cannons. They're squishy, but they can do some powerful damage. They also provide one of the rare party buffs in the game, the Soul Burn, which buffs all your party members in an area and gives them upgraded abilities of certain abilities of theirs when they get the buff. So Warlocks are definitely good in PvE and group play, not so much in PvP from what I've heard, but we'll find out. So this cutscene I'm skipping. It's the water scene. It's where Dokkan finds you in the water and sees Hung Moon. It's on fire. So we're skipping that right away. And so obviously the game starts off in the tutorial, as always. And let's just throw on the Hung Moon outfit, as always. Talk to her, and let's keep going. The tutorial I've done a lot on multiple toons, or back when there was closed beta, so I'm used to it. Basically, we're gonna try and go through as much of this as we can fast. the tutorial isn't really exciting to watch, but it's the same thing. Learn the basics of your class, learn how to walk, how to sprint, how to glide, all that. Okay, so now we got wind walk. So now we can actually start moving. I like to point out, as a premium member, the animation for Warlocks or the bats, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a pretty cool animation. That's almost worth it to be premium just by itself. Lusong, we don't care. Okay, we learn glide. Now we glide with my bats. So, I know there's a lot of leveling guides out there. I've been looking at them a bit to see if I want to level up through the side quests, if I want to grind out certain areas. That's going to be the question. I believe Cinderlands I'm going to probably have to grind out, just because that place takes forever to go through. So, in the meantime, take open my martial tome, look at it, see all the spells that I don't have yet because I'm level 1.
Young Muck is an excellent teacher.
Talk to Hong Moon, or Master Hong, and now we go out. So I hope a lot of you who also play Blade and Soul have decided to make a new character, either to get the outfit, which, by the way, for those of you that are wondering what the outfit is, it is this one. Temptation outfit. I like that look on her. That's definitely, yes. So that's definitely gonna work for her. So we got our dagger. So okay, we're gonna talk over this guy, and we're gonna talk to him about the fundamentals. The fundamentals. So let's see what we got. First combo: collect focus, which we already have, and use bombardment, which is a right click. Bam, bam, and bombardment. And one more for good measure. Bam. Next one is Quell. Project. Quell. There we go. I guess there's a cooldown on what's it called? Yeah, there's a cooldown. Quell. Repulse. Gather focus and then press tab to summon. And then, okay. And that's that. With the king, add to learn the fundamentals. You can skip that when you are actually playing it if you don't need to do it. I did just because, like I said, it is a brand new class. I don't know how it plays. I don't know the buttons. So what we have, what we gathered is, our tab is our summon, as what we saw. 1 is our block. You block and then counter. So similar to the Kung Fu Master or the Blade Master, you get one of those type of spells. Does it say how long it is? 1.5 seconds. So it's a little bit longer than the Kung Fu Master, but shorter than the Blade Master combo. I will just pop some of these bombardments. Summon up the Thrall. Send him to go rape shit. Also, the Thrall, I believe, has similar buttons to the summoners, and that E calls it back. Yeah. E calls it back. This is when you're supposed to die. To save you time, you don't have to actually crawl out of the circle to region. You can do it right there. It saves you have that extra few seconds of having to crawl out. So that's a way to cut off a few seconds when you're leveling up. And now we just pop a healing tonic. Talk to Lusong. Relearn the mantra. Okay. And now we're just gonna go quickly head our way over to where the mobs are that we gotta fight. Cutscene. For those of you wondering, that's a cutscene when Gubong and them fight. Bong Yua and Jin So Young fight Master Hong. I can already see what they mean, like, in terms of really casting. Like, you really don't fast cast. A lot of your spells are hard casting spells. I definitely see that. Okay, skipping that, that's the Twilight's Edge when Master Hong transforms. To save time, I'm skipping the opening cutscenes, all those. I'll probably keep them ones from now moving forward. I don't believe any of them are that long. There's one or two that are kind of long, but it's more of a developed story than the beginning part, which is pretty typical of a game where you have bad guys beat up good guys, kill everybody you know, and you're left alone. So, not sure what that was. That was strange. Okay, 남사요.
Soljin might know what to do. He's right outside.
Now we'll see how many
You're waiting for a written invitation?
new people we have. Skip the Dokkan one. Load up again. Now we got Nether Pulse. Dragon Call. And Soul Shackle. Okay. Oh my god, the amount of thralls. Looks like it's a summoner party. Not summoner. Oh, that's actually pretty snazzy. Actually, you just snare them and then bombard them.
Return to the healing house where you were.
So, as I had mentioned before, there are leveling guides out there for specific ways to level. For the beginning, it's pretty much straightforward. There's no deviation you really can do. At least until you get to like Jason Village or the Cinderlands. Until then, it's pretty much a straight line.
Not sure where the Black Rammer hide. You'll track Odin down? Thanks.
So,
You didn't hear any of this from me.
so far, everything's straightforward. What I do make sure everybody does do is do your surveys. I haven't done the one I have to do yet, but the surveys give you a lot of good free stuff, and especially when it comes down to the higher ones, you get some good stuff from those. Yeah. What the hell does that do? Quill! Get away from me. Quill! And bombard. Okay. Inflicts frost damage. Okay, so it inflicts frost damage, and it puts them with a target. Which means target means that that certain spells will go to them quickly.
Do be careful, Master Dodo.
Okay, so here we're just gonna seal them up. Bombardment. Bombardment. That's how you kite, boy. That's how you kite. How do we get spectral orbs? I'm gonna have to hopefully figure that out. This is another pain in the ass in the storyline that nobody cares about. And let's fire up the cannon. Wait, hold on, is my character holding the dagger like up on my shoulder? Not even like I think the assassin has it behind the back. Okay, so here we're gonna quick. Oh, he blocked. Bombard. Bombard. He just hit me back. There we go. Don't need Guan's cutscene because who really cares? And now we will wind stride back to Bamboo Village for the easy. Where this is basically, as like I said, the first part of it is tutorial, so just get you ready for the game itself. So you learn how to combat, how to move, you learn wind stride, and now I put you in a good place to explore the game. For those of you that may be wondering as well, what else came out with this March 2nd update, we also got a few things. We got the Naryu's Labyrinth has come out, and we also got the 8th floor of Mushin's Tower. So those will probably end up on my stream at some point. But keep an eye out for those, definitely. Dokkan, give me my weapon. Skip the Nam Soyo cutscene. And there's my Razor weapon at last. And let's just have a look at it. Nice. So Nam Soyo, she gives you your first soul shield to be equipped. It's a piece of crap, but it is what it is. So like I said, basically it's still the tutorial stage where they're teaching you how to upgrade your weapon, how to use this, how to use that, and it's kind of, it's all good and all. I know it's not really the most exciting thing for anybody to really witness. So I'm gonna quickly put these things up and evolve it. While I'm here, this is a good bit of advice. Try this as much as you can. I should do it more on my main characters, but I don't. There's a feat if you turn in the quest through the letter as opposed to actually going back to the quest giver themselves. If you go back to the quest giver, you won't get charged a fee. So for those quests that give you money or something, like it's like 41 copper, I believe. But in a way, it adds up. Now, well, I personally try and make it a habit. If I'm wanting the 24-man dungeons, so E-Fleet or Nightshade, those I don't turn in the quest until I'm done with it at the end and go back to the dude itself. I suggest you guys do that, definitely. It's much better than, because if you think about it, if you got like 8-10 quests, that's a decent amount you're missing out. And it doesn't, I know it doesn't feel nice, but it adds up. So, what I like to do here, I like to make sure I get the yellow quest and the blue quest at the same time. That way I don't have to do one, then go back to the other one. I can knock them out at the same time. Two bombardments, easy kill. And we're just gonna go. I like the steers around me. Seal them. Does steel put target on them? No. Okay. It just felt like my left button was a bit faster. As is traditional, every game loves to make you kill insert random creature here. But the crabs have been killed. I like how someone is already selling the Warlock Hong Moon book for 480 gold.
Remarkable.
Definitely need to get on those Hong Moon skills. Definitely. But that's endgame stuff. Don't worry about that stuff right now. For now, we're focused on progressing our toon up to get that beautiful Temptation outfit. So, it's gonna rock.
I'd like to think I bear witness.
Okay. So here we got the Call of the Warring Factions.